Welcome, guys. Welcome into this week's Water Signs live readings for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. So, today, together with tarot and astrology, we will find spiritual guidance for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Guys, I will be using timestamps, so if I know it's at a different time. Thanksgiving here in the US, so we're traveling today. Just make sure to check in the description box. You can scroll down to the bottom and you can click on Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and it will take you where you want to go. Hi, guys. Miss L is with us. Hi, Lulu. Did you guys get to come in? I know I seen Miss L. Lulu, did you get to see City this morning? We've already had a live stream this morning. We had the interview with City Priya from India, all the way over in India. The internet held out. I hope it was really good for you guys. It made me so emotional. I definitely had to take a little break before we came back on. I like the little camera so much better, isn't it better? Hi, Sandra. All right, guys. So, water signs. I think it's funny because Sidney was telling us, that we were doing a healing session or healing meditation, and when we heal stuff, guys, like it has to come up, right? Miss L says I connected to her. Miss L, go find her on Instagram. She's just a beautiful, beautiful soul. Hi, Gina. So yes, guys, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Don't forget. I know you guys are always asking me who are you talking to? She confirmed a lot of things for me. It's funny how she mentioned the person with the animal. It's so funny how I'm trying to grow this very authentic tribe in the most authentic way possible. Um, I've definitely had some struggles, right? When you're on this particular type of journey, you kind of, have to deal with those things, especially when you decide to like get out in the public and put your face on the camera and, tell your story and speak your truth. It could piss people off, right? Like it sometimes gets you like not and when you're an empath and you feel everybody's energy as strongly as I do, you can kind of tell where it's coming from, right? But when we're supposed to be zen and in a coming from a healing place and unconditional love, I just ignore it, right? Hi, Marie Taylor. I pretend like I don't see it. And I pretend like it's not there. And like if I see the person or I come across the energy that is coming at me that way, I know that I'm highly protected and I'm not trying to be cocky, but so it just makes it easier for me to ignore it, I guess. But it was interesting because two things happened. She made me feel so many emotions that I have the rug, guys. You know how I always tell you about the rug, don't sweep stuff under there. Hi, Erica. Look at Facebook coming in now. But yeah, so I sweep stuff under there, right? And she definitely made me like get rid of the rug and everything was there and it caused me to get so emotional. But then at the end, she mentioned a few things. You guys remember at the end there? She mentioned where she connected with a couple of people. And she described them in a certain way that confirmed to me that I know who's watching, right? And I don't care, honestly. My purpose is to come out here and share my unconditional love. Like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I have noticed very easily in my life that, like she said, when you start focusing on your spiritual life and you stop caring about what people think about you, what type of clothes you're wearing, who's in the in crowd, you know what I'm saying? When you let go of the 3D BS, um, it's definitely an amazing feeling, right? It's a spiritual awakening, right? And that's what's happening to all of us. So I'm just so glad she was able to come on and share all that stuff and then let us know. She's always giving me such confirmations. And I know that there's other people here that watch and may have experienced some of the things that she said, right? And she could have been talking about you, but it just gave me like super strong confirmation. Really quickly, guys, why I have you all here? We have a Facebook clone. I know, isn't this crazy? So we only have like 500, I believe, a little 520 something on Facebook. It's just right over. I want to say it was 527 the last time I looked. I don't like it when I don't know the exact number. I feel like I'm missing somebody, and I don't want to miss anybody. I love all you guys. So anyway, we have a clone. I posted on my Facebook page. So no more free readings or no more readings, period, in the comments, guys. I used to do that a lot when I first started last year, when I first came out, I guess about 2 years ago. Especially when I was joining the groups, they really like for you to give free readings and do it in the comments so that they know it's a real person and not like a scammer. I'm never going to message you guys and tell you to inbox me or send me a friend request. In fact, several of you guys have sent me a friend request, and you've noticed very quickly that I do keep my personal life separate, and it's only because PLR is my business, right? It's my I have to pay taxes. So everything has to be separate. I don't have my Facebook page is I think there's 300 people on there, guys. I'm not joking. It's really, really small. So please don't take offense to any of that. I've always added the people that try to send me a Facebook request over on my private PLR group. I do have a private PLR group. So if you guys are not in there and you're interested in being in there, just message me. But please, guys, there's so many scammers, unfortunately. And it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's tarot or I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be someone that's trying to get like the easy way ahead. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be deceitful. There's just as much bad as there is good, right? Like you can't have one. Hi, look, there goes Twitch. And you can't have one without the other, right? So just try to understand it's not me, guys. They used my picture, they used my name. I know that like I should be more upset about this, but I'm so not, guys. I'm like super excited. I'm like, we are so growing. Somebody thought that I was good enough to make a clone and try to, scam people. So please don't do that, guys. I do these lives. We do the fire signs on Monday. We do the earth signs on Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. We're going to do water signs. I know that we're on a different time. I'm so sorry, guys. Thanksgiving. But I'm super excited about Thanksgiving. So, but anyway, and then we do the air signs on Thursday. Guys, the times have been changing. I do post on all the platforms. I do have a schedule on Twitch, which I need to go change actually, because I think it says 2:00 and we just went to 3. But anyway, I'll get it after Thanksgiving. I'll get to it. But so I'm just saying I offer free readings at the end of each one of these lives. So every time I'm on, I'm offering free readings. We have done free and paid readings. Like on Sunday night or Wednesday night, we've been doing the GoFundMe. Guys, the GoFundMe is still on my page. She still needs your help. Very dear cause, close to my heart, guys. Please go check it out if you haven't already. If you donated, I love you so much. Thank you. But yeah, so those I'm always going to offer a free reading when I'm offering paid readings. I know that not everybody has $20 in their pocket. I get it. I understand. I used to work for the man too. You know what I mean? By the way, guys, when you work for yourself, it takes a long time to build up a sustainable and consistent income. I'm on year 2 and it's not consistent at all. Like if it wasn't for Junior and my family, there's no way I'd be able to. I mean, that's not true. I would just definitely have to restrict my budget a lot more, right? So yeah, it's not me. Please don't click the scammers. If you want a private reading, I always put it in the description box. Etsy shop, and I am going to leave my Etsy shop open. I know there for a while we were thinking about putting it over on the blog. Guys, I do have a personal blog. Link is in the description box. But I'm not going to do that because Etsy does kind of have accountability, right? So you know that if I'm giving you a reading through Etsy, I'm not scamming you in any way. You're going to get your reading. You know what I'm saying? You may not like what I have to say. It happens sometimes. Sorry. But my phone's ringing. I hope they stop. But yes, guys, it's not me. Please don't click in the comments. Free all the time on the lives. If you see me live, come on. If you have a question, and I understand there's budgets, it's holiday season, all that stuff. I promise you, I'll give you a reading. Don't click the scammers. All right, that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, let's get our really cool. Ooh, they stopped ringing. That's good. All right, let's get our video going here. Guys, my stomach started grumbling when she was doing the meditation, and we had to be, close our eyes and we're being quiet. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't hear that. Have mercy. I hope it was good on your side, guys. I just want you guys to know it was my first time doing an interview, and I was like so super nervous. Ooh, speaking of Etsy, really quickly, sorry. 20% off, guys. Everything in there, 20% off. It is the Etsy cyber sale. So everything in Etsy is 20% off. So just go check out Etsy. But if you want a private personal reading, I have several spreads in there you can choose from. If you need a coupon, guys, if you're on the twin journey, I've been saying it for 2 years. You see it scrolling across the bottom of your screen since we've been going live, right? I do offer special twin coupons, guys. That is my journey. That's how I got here. And I'm supposed to help you. So please let me help you. Please don't be embarrassed or scared. Just message me and say, yes, I want one of those coupons you're always talking about. And I promise I will make it as helpful as possible. 20% off in the Etsy shop, guys. All right, now let's go to our video so we can get to the astrology. I'm sorry. I know I talk so much. All right, here we go, guys. And I got a loop. My bad. All right, so the astrology for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. And right away, I'm going to let you guys know really quickly, everyone's feelings are going to be really easy to read this week. So you want to trust your intuition. It's super important, guys. There's a couple of different astrological events that are happening this week that it's going to really rely on you trusting your intuition. So if something feels off, it's off. Trust yourself. You're not wrong. You see what I'm saying? If something feels like you are seeing something for the first time this week, which is going to happen, you are seeing it for the first time. It's going to be a little shocking, I feel like, for many of you guys. But here's what's going on. November 30th, we had a little bit of a break, right? Mars and Venus being nice to each other for like the first time in a minute. So on November 30th, Venus decides she's over it. Hi, Miss Tina. And she jumps in and goes into opposition with Mars and Gemini. So this is your love and war, right? I'll let you guess which one is which. um, Mars is up there, a little not happy. It's in retrograde. Guys, retrograde is an opportunity to revisit. Okay, please revisit that planet's energy. But when it's in retrograde, we all know it kind of has like a funk, right? And it's definitely got a funk up there in Gemini if you're on the very specific spiritual journey that we're on here at Purple LunaRose. You're definitely experiencing some massive shifts in your journey. And it's not fun. It's not. So, and I do feel the Etsy shop has definitely let me know it's really nice being on this side of the camera, on this side of the screen, on this side of the business where I get to see like all the numbers and all the people, and I know everyone's story. I get to put it together and see that we're all kind of dealing with the same thing. So everyone is kind of dealing with this very strong feminine energy and masculine energy clashing. And it's literally like right after we just had this break, we just had this moment of peace and unity. I believe the November Soul Connections live reading that we did, I believe it was called Masculine Joins the Feminine and Union. I think that's what I named it. So yeah, like for a few weeks we had this break. But here's what I think's happening, guys. I don't think this is necessarily such a bad thing. You're going to hear other astrologers talking about it. Hi, Sandra. You're going to hear other tarot readers. You're going to hear other twins talking about it. I don't think it's as bad as everyone's kind of feeling. I'm kind of getting this vibe, like I'm getting like this little messenger telling me, this is an opportunity, guys. This is a massive opportunity. I was watching Twintuitive. I don't know if you guys watch her. I got like to go check her out and catch up from time to time. And she was talking about how, in all the research she's done, which definitely made me go jump in and see, like, can I find one? Um, this is the first time opportunity for the divine feminines and divine masculines on this journey. It's definitely an opportunity to heal something, like, finally and forever. I feel like she's right. The Twintuitive, she was talking about how this is the first time this opportunity has been given to divine masculine and divine feminine, and I feel like that's so very true. So what I'm going to say is, if you find yourself, whether it's with your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever, right? You find yourself clashing, the energies clashing, definitely at war, right? Not being nice to each other. Erica says, yes, I feel it. All right. So if you guys feel that, understand deep down in your most knowing of knowing, one, Erica, you know you're on this journey. So understand that spirit is literally asking you at this moment to heal, to release, to surrender. We talked about surrendering this morning with Sadie, and it's not giving up. It's not quitting. So many people think that when I say surrender, I'm like, oh, well, you might as well just let it go. No, that's not what I mean. You still have to take action. You still have things that you have to do. Hi, Diana. But it's so, so important that you guys come at the situation from unconditional love. All right, so here's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to start like predicting stuff. Look at this craziness. Anyway, seriously, this has been coming to me, and this is what I think is going to happen. So many of you, and tell me, I want you guys to come tell me when it happens, please. Some of you already have, but I really feel like many of you are in a separation period. Many of you are in a detachment period. You have felt detached from your whatever counterpart, right? We're definitely starting to pick up on the masculine energy over here at PLR, so that's pretty cool. But it's like you definitely feel a detachment, a separation, whether you're with your person or not. It's like you don't feel like you're in union, like you're not doing it together, right? This is definitely the opportunity. We don't always have to choose war. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, we don't always have to go, well, if he's going to buck up, well, so am I. You see what I'm saying? We don't have to do that. This can definitely be an opportunity where one person takes the healing path, and that definitely could bring the other person in on a healing path, right? Star Luva 22, hello. So I do feel like what's going to happen is most of you are going to come into contact, whether it's physical contact, telepathy, astral travel, however it happens. Guys, you guys all experience these things in different ways. Everybody has their own journey, and everybody has their own thing that they do. When this happens, there's going to be frustration. There's going to be a little anger. People are pissed, okay? So what I'm gonna say is, don't like unglue. Don't, whenever the meeting happens, whenever the contact happens, whenever the detachment ends, like, one, the detachment's not even there. I promise you, it's just a feel. It's just like a thinking. It's your mind. It's not even an actual feeling. But what I'm getting at is, like, make sure that you're coming at the situation or the person with unconditional love. Please try to see it from their perspective and the things that they have been going through. It's not just you on this journey. You're not the only person. There's a counterpart, and they're going through just as much difficulties and challenges, and they're trying just as hard as you are. So please, guys, if it happens, if you're one of the ones and there is contact, I don't like being that person, especially on this journey. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, contact's coming, they're gonna call you. I hate that. I don't want to do that. I don't even want to say hate. I'm so sorry. But I dislike it very much. But yeah, like, I just, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like this is what's coming and this is what's happening. And we have to come at this in a very peaceful way from unconditional love deep in our heart space, because that's what's going to help us end this toxic cycle. So I'm asking all of you, when it happens, please, unconditional love, implement those spiritual lessons. December 3rd. Ready? Neptune goes direct in Pisces. Strongly dislike, Miss L says, yes, yes, I'm sorry. I don't like the H word too much anymore either. But anyway, December 3rd, Neptune going direct in Pisces. Remember, Neptune rules Pisces. So Neptune going direct in Pisces is like super happy, right? Kind of. So the other different events that are happening in conjunction with this Neptune going direct is definitely causing you to see some deceptions, things that have been kept from you. And I'm going to say that, yes, for many of you that are on this specific journey, it is going to come from your counterpart. Again, unconditional love. But for some of you, it's going to come from people that it's unexpected. This could even be like a soulmate. It's going to come from people that you didn't see it coming. And what I'm going to say here, ready? Hurt people hurt people. It's not like they're intentionally going, man, I just want to go hurt her. You see what I'm saying? But they definitely are dealing with difficult situations and they make poor choices, just like we make poor choices. Everybody makes poor choices. Nobody's perfect, right? So what's going to happen is many of you are going to see that maybe somebody kept something from you that they should have shared that could have helped you in some way. Or maybe somebody didn't, like I said, didn't help you when they could have, and you didn't know they could have. And you're going to find out that, yeah, they could have, and they chose not to. It's things like that. And I don't want to make anybody paranoid. I don't like doing that with astrology either, but it is a tool, guys, and I want us to use it. And remember, I always say that I feel the energies a little bit early. I have already dealt with Neptune going direct in Pisces. So that's why I'm expressing it to you. And again, when this happens, please come from unconditional love. All right, last thing, guys, the full moon. The full moon is next week, actually, but we're going to touch on it really quickly because, again, some of us feel the energy a little bit earlier, and I don't want you guys to miss out. So this is the full moon in Gemini. Again, very specific for those of us on this journey, right? So for those of us that have been doing the healing work, you're doing your spiritual healing, you're implementing those lessons, you're using your tools, you're sharing unconditional love, you're teaching by example, right? For those of you that have been doing these things, you're going to be drawn to heal and cleanse even more. See how I just got done saying, like, even saying the H word bothers me. Like, I don't even want to say that word anymore, right? You're definitely going to feel it even more. And it's going to cause you to really want to stop bad habits. Guys, if some of you are smoking and you're thinking about stopping smoking, the cigarettes, of course, this definitely could be a good time for such a situation. I personally have quit smoking. I can't believe I can say that. It's been months. I've lost track of how long. Yes, I still have my puffer. I do have nicotine in it, guys, but I am weaning myself down, and it's just an amazing feeling. I can taste for like the first time since I can remember, and I am so excited for Thanksgiving. I cannot express, right? Erica says she's smoking. Yes, guys, this definitely could be the time. So if you tried before, it's been hard. If you've never tried before, this could definitely be the time. So that's why I wanted to make sure to mention that. But it's also going to call you to search within. So some of us may withdraw a little bit, and that's kind of hard when you're in the holiday season and everybody's like going to their families and, you know what I'm saying, going wherever. It could be a little difficult. Don't feel bad about being a little reclusive. Don't feel bad about going within. You're definitely trying to shed those unwanted energies around you that are not serving your greater good. And Spirit's asking you to go within so that you can remove those energies. So yes, meditate, be in peace, self-love, self-care, all those things that I always talk about. We will talk more about the full moon next week. But again, for those of you that feel the energy a little early. All right, now we can get to the fun part. Let me get the little fun video off. I gotta click the right button one of these days. I swear I'll have all this stuff down. All right. Okay. So we don't need my face anymore because, we're going to look at the cards. I put the pretty bridge up today. I just wanted to look at it. So I wanted to use it earlier, but I thought it'd be better just to use the blank screen so it didn't cause any distractions. Miss Al says, I got so angry. I was going to buy a pack and I had to change my thoughts. Oh, I love you so much, Miss Al. I'm so glad you changed your thoughts. We tried to go down in the nicotine. So I started at 36 and then we went down to 25. And then this last week we went down to 18. And the guy did tell me that I didn't wait long enough to go down, and he was right. I didn't. I thought about a cigarette probably like 3 times in one day, and that was the first time that's happened like in months. So I was really surprised. As soon as Junior put the 36 back in my little puffer, I was good to go and it didn't bother me anymore. So it's clearly the nicotine level. But yeah, I'll try again in 2 more weeks, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, timestamps. Let's get started. All right, so I did pull Dreams of Gaia out. We've been using them for the fire and earth, so we're going to go ahead and use them for today for the water. I just seen the camera flicker. The internet has been trying to mess with me today. I hope it holds out. If ever it happens, guys, where it disconnects, I'll just reconnect and come back on. Jenna says, I almost bummed one from a friend, but I had just used a hair mask and didn't want the smell in my hair. I know. I do not miss that smell, guys. Don't miss it at all. I went and pulled out some winter clothes that we had stored. So when we moved, it was summertime. So I went and pulled them out, and they smelled like cigarettes. They did. Ooh, I said it like that too. They smell like cigarettes. I used to get so upset when people would say that. I never smelt anything. When I was a smoker, I didn't know what people were talking about. And it's like, now I know. And how I didn't know, I don't know. And whoever I dated and I kissed and they didn't smoke, just God bless your heart. You know what I'm saying? And there was a couple where they didn't smoke. It's crazy. I would not do such things. All right. All right. Timestamps. All right. So I did pull Dreams of Gaia out, and I've definitely struggled with them a little this week, but I love them. So we're going to keep using them. And that's how you get better, guys. Practice, practice, practice. All right. So let's go ahead and start with Cancer. Let's timestamp 2744 for Cancer. All right. So this is going to be for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. Cancer, I did talk about the astrology a whole bunch today. At the beginning of the video. I do recommend checking that portion of the video out. I see that camera just keeps flickering and it's blurry. I don't know what I did wrong. All right, give me just a second, guys. I can't do it. I just can't leave you. Like, it would be so bad. And you wouldn't be able to see the card. So now you got to be patient for those of you that are so sweet to come in and watch the live. And I'm going to make sure that I have the Wi-Fi on my phone. Aha. Yeah, and I didn't. So weird. I never turn it off either. All right, here we go. I'm so sorry. We'll re-timestamp the... Oh, okay, Erica, no worries. I knew that was going to happen. All right, let me see. No, come back. Okay, now this one. All right, there we go. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. You just gotta love me. That's how it is. All right. Let's re-timestamp. My bad. So sorry. It's going to come in a lot clearer now because apparently my internet wasn't on the phone, the Wi-Fi. So that's why here goes much clearer. Thank goodness. Have mercy, Rosa. Okay. You guys love me. You know it. All right, let's timestamp 2955. 2955 for Cancer. This is going to be November 27th through December 3rd. I'm using Dreams of Gaia. I'm going to use them for the main spread. I may need the book, guys, so be patient with me. But beautiful cards with such big messages. It's just a shame to leave them in the box. And the only way to get better using them is practice. Cancer. I did talk about the astrology. It is important this week. I would definitely watch the first part of the video. All right, let's see. Energy of the week for Cancer. The Maiden comes out. Interesting. I'm getting like a new journey, a new start. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have heaven and earth. That's the high priestess, right? Let's look at lesson learned. So we have the 3 of fire, and let's look at the outcome. We have integrity. Ooh, Cancer. We're always in trouble. Wisdom is on the bottom, guys. Wisdom kind of gives me the energy of the hermit, right? Going within. Cancer, I talked about that a little bit. It's very possible that your astrology that affects you this week is going to be the Neptune going direct in Pisces. I feel like you're going to find something out. And you're definitely going to have to take the high road. So let's pull a little tarot. Here's what I'm going to say about Neptune going direct, guys. Whatever you find out, may it suck? Yes, it probably will. But it's going to remove an obstacle. Whatever the thing is that you find out, it's like it's been holding you up from being able to go down your path. You know what I'm saying? And it's like as soon as you find out, oh, all of a sudden that boulder is gone. You see what I'm saying? And now you're free to go. So I'm just saying, Neptune going direct, dreams, guys, dreams. Write them down. But yes, Neptune going direct can definitely be a little bit of an eye opener, and I don't think people expected that. All right, let's do the Maiden. What is this new thing? Look at that. 10 of Cups comes out. Emotional contentment. Getting something that you want. Heaven and earth. That's kind of, I think, what you want, but you're not getting it, Cancer. All right, let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle? Why is heaven and earth here? We have the Devil card coming out. I definitely picked that up. Cancer, I'm kind of getting an energy of something unhealthy, of course, something toxic. It's not reversed, right? It's not I know it's not upside down ever, but it's not reversed. It's definitely something that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Ready, Cancer? The two people that are bound at the Devil, they love each other. Like a whole bunch. You know what I'm trying to say? They definitely have a bond that is so hard to break, okay? But there's a toxicity between them, and that's those chains that you always see. It's like you're bound to something. I think that's why heaven and earth is here. You're not bound to anything, Cancer. And I feel like you're having a hard time releasing something because there's some sort of belief that you couldn't go forward on your journey until you released this thing or until you figured out why this thing was here or why it was happening. And I'm definitely getting that. It's very possible. I thought for a moment, Cancer, that something would be revealed to you that, you know, a deception that was being kept from you and keeping you from being able to go down your path. But I think it's very possible, Cancer, that it's just you. It's very possible that you just have had this strong belief in something for such a long time. Absolutely. The Death card comes out, strong Scorpio energy. Yes, and the Ten of Pentacles comes out. So just big confirmation. And then the Four of Wands, I mean, yay. Yeah, it just keeps going, right? So here's what I think happened, Cancer. I think you held yourself back from being able to, the Three of Fire, kind of like the Fool card, right? And it says that you have to take the leap of faith, right? You have to surrender and you have to go on your journey. You have to go do your thing. You can't wait for this other thing, right? And it's like you wait anyway, right? You stop, you hold yourself up, you cause delays, right? That's over. That's so done. And I just want to say some of you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio or a Capricorn, but the Scorpio is going to stick out to me super strongly. Most likely you have Capricorn, Cancer. Maybe you have a Capricorn moon or, some other big placement. Integrity is coming out here at the end. It's definitely about taking the high road. But it's also about so I kind of talked about this a little bit at the beginning. Nobody's perfect, Cancer. Nobody. We all are going to make mistakes. We're all going to hurt people. We're all going to do it for whatever reasons. Unless we're like karmics. There's no karmics in here watching me, guys. Karmics don't have the energy of, man, I want to get better. They don't have the energy of, oh, I should go watch tarot and get some spiritual healing and some guidance. They don't do that. If they're watching for karmic reasons. Okay. It has nothing to do with like trying to better themselves. You're definitely going to have to take the high road here, but I feel like, Cancer, you may be showing someone who needs to see how to take the high road, right? I kind of get that. It's like all comes together with the Ten of Pentacles. It does say that you get what you want, Cancer. But I will say this. I think what you want at the beginning with the Devil card is clearly different than what you want at the end with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you transform, you flip, you understand. And it's so interesting because I'm a Cancer rising and this reading is totally hitting home for me. So I just want to say, if you guys are out there and you're on that very specific journey, do you heal your counterpart when you heal? Yes, absolutely. But guess what? You also help the karmics heal too. Ain't that something? All right. Let's pull some guidance. I did pull the Sacred Traveler because remember, guys, trust your intuition this week. It is heightened. And remember, the Sacred Traveler, Denise Lynn, she says this is your higher self. So we're asking your higher self for guidance with this situation. Massive situation. I love the 2 and 2. Do you guys see that? The Devil and the Death card. Those are powerful, powerful major arcanas. And for the most part, not always the funnest, right? But then you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Cancer, it doesn't get any better than that. It's like you went through like the hellfires, but you're going to come out just smelling like roses. It's amazing. Good job, Cancer. All right, let's do some guidance. Trust your intuition this week, Cancer. All right, vast vistas. Yes, expand your horizons. Climb out of that box. You don't have to stay here. You're not bound. And view from above. Get the big picture. I love that because that's exactly what's happening. It's way bigger than you thought, right, Cancer? And reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Absolutely have mercy. I love Spirit. On the bottom is impasse. It's time to reflect and redirect your energy. All right, Cancer, we've been closing out the readings for the last almost 2 weeks now. I guess week and a half, right? With the Divine Feminine Empowerment Oracle. These were gifted to me by Sandra. You guys see Sandra there on YouTube all the time. She's always helping me, one of my moderators. It was her birthday yesterday, so if you guys missed it, let her know. Happy birthday. I guess it was Monday, right? We're on Wednesday. I'm so sorry. I have birthday weeks. So like Sandra's been really nice. She only mentioned it once. I have birthday months. Who am I joking? All right, Cancer, empowerment. It's definitely a time of empowerment. So we have the Mystic of Divine Love. I love it. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. It's so true, Cancer. The Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Cancer, trust your intuition. I can't say it enough. And then the cosmic egg, the divine feminine. Look at that. Big confirmation. I hold the universe within me. I'm the force of ever expanding love. I love it. All right, Cancer. Beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, I hope that was helpful, guys. If it was, hit the like button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys. We'll timestamp and start with Scorpio next. That one made me excited. I'm super excited. And the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Genesis, Cancer moon here, 100%. Yeah. Look at that. That must have been something that came in your gift. Is it, Miss L? I see it. It says, I get to pull cards now to help me choose my daily frequencies. That is awesome. I bet you it was something in there. I don't know. I don't know what said he did to me this time. I swear every time I have a session with her, some sort of something gets bigger. My psyche, my looking forward, ever since this morning has been intense. All right. Scorpio, are you guys ready? Scorpios, we have a lot of Scorpios in here. Oh, look at the threes going across the screen. Super awesome. How is there that many people on YouTube at noon? We tried noon. It was never any good. I'm so glad. I love you, Sandra. Miss L says, yes, correct. That's so cool. All right, Scorpios, ready? 41, 43, because I had to wait for the 3. All right, this is going to be for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. Scorpio, I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video a lot, and I do feel like it's going to be important for the water signs. You'll probably notice if you watch all of them, which some of you guys do, I talked about, what was that? But I talked about the astrology in a really short manner for both fire and earth. But I do feel like it's going to impact the water signs a lot more. So I do recommend watching that portion of the video at the beginning. All right, so we're using Dreams of Gaia. Let's see, Scorpio, what is the energy for Scorpio, November 27th? Through the 3rd. All right. Pretty easy, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, I have something to say. Okay. All right. I love that the hero's here. Super, super awesome. All right. So body and mind is here, Scorpio. So body and mind is an easy one. It tells me that you're trying to find balance this week between your thoughts and your heart. So what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Scorpios are logical thinkers, right? They're not, okay, I should say the Scorpios in my soul tribe. Not necessarily risk takers, I guess you could say. Very loyal, stable, responsible, fun, right? Scorpios are fun. Don't make them mad. They have a stinger. But you know what I'm saying? As long as you're loyal to Scorpio, a Scorpio will be loyal to you. But there's something here definitely about loyalty, clearly. And there's something about like the mind and the body. Like your head is saying one thing, but the heart is saying something else. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have the Ace of Air. I'm definitely gonna have to look it up, but I do feel like it's new. Let me look it up. I feel like I did it yesterday and I said the wrong card. All right, so some keywords for it is new ideas. Keywords for Ace of Air, new ideas, personal truths, Scorpio, personal truths. Motivation, choices, and beliefs. That's it, right? So what you're struggling with this week and what you're overcoming this week is the idea. It's interesting to me. I want to ask why. Like if I was talking to you, Scorpio, and you were sitting across from me, I would ask you why. Like, why do you feel that your mind has to equal your heart? Like, why does it have to be the same? But I feel like that's kind of what happens. You get some sort of new idea. The Three of Air is also here, and you see the book. It's definitely talking about gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom. I'm getting a little bit of a Page of Swords energy here. I'm not necessarily saying that that's kind of what's happening. It's possible there's a Scorpio out there that's watching instead of communicating, something like that. It's also possible that maybe like they're writing, but they're not saying, something like that. But they're also researching. It's like Scorpio, something has happened and it's open or happens. I feel like this actually happens this week. Before you were set, right? Before it was like, I have to do what my brain says. I have to do what my mind says. I can't do what my heart says. So with the Three of Air here in lesson learned, when I made the spread so that this card would help you with this card. But a lot of times, and actually there's not really a lot of big astrological events. I mean, there is always. But a lot of times when there's something happening that the astrology is going to impact you, I've noticed that this will be something that's happening right now. And so I think it's possible you're going to open a book this week. You're going to see something, read something, and it's going to help you understand that you're okay. Whatever it is you're doing is okay. Like, I feel like you're being hard on yourself and trying to keep things separate or trying to think logically only, something like that. But what happens is you step up, right? The hero comes in at the end. It's very possible, Scorpio, that you have a fire sign around you that could in some way assist you in this way. For those of you in my soul tribe, hi. But I do feel like for the rest of you, this is more about your own inner fire, your own inner passion. This is definitely at the beginning of the video, we were talking about the astrology, and I was talking about how the full moon coming in next week, some of you could be feeling that energy a little bit early. There's a lot of Scorpios in here, and I know some of you, and so I know that you feel the energies early. At the end of the week, you could start to feel that the full moon in Gemini energy. It actually doesn't come in until December 8th, right? 7th, 8th, depends on where you're at. But what happens is like you become your own hero. You've been waiting for something or someone to tell you it's okay. And I think it's spirit. I think it's like you connect with spirit. Maybe you've been feeling detached too, Scorpio. Like maybe you've also had like that feeling of not connected, not able to receive the messages, something like that. And so something happens this week that gives you like this new profound idea, like, oh, it doesn't have to be the way I had originally thought or believed, right? All right, let's pull a little tarot. But the hero is definitely about well, one, it's giving to others, right? It's always about being the hero. But a lot of times we always, like I said, we look for someone else. And I feel like this time, Scorpio, it's going to be you. For some of you, really specific. Ready, Scorpio? Go get your birth chart and then go find out where your fire signs are, right? What are you focused on right now? What's pulling at those passion strings in your heart? You see what I'm saying? What is the thing that you're trying to say, oh no, I'm not supposed to do that? Because that's how you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, let's look at body and mind. All right, so we have 10 of Wands. Yes, so you've made it challenging by trying to think or believe a certain way. And now you're going to have to, well, one, tens are completion. So the challenges are over. So again, you get like a breakthrough this week. But you have to lay down the old belief. whatever it was that was keeping you from being able to go forward, you have to release that, or otherwise you're just going to keep tracking that luggage, you know what I'm saying, with you, and it's going to slow you down again. So release it. It's completed. You understand now that it doesn't have to be that way. What is the new idea? Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Interesting. So Knight of Cups is a messenger. They deliver messages, and then of course whatever sign, right? So the Knight of Cups is your emotions, your feelings, that type of thing, right? So I do feel like this is about expressing how you feel to someone, Scorpio. All right, let's look at that. 3. For some of you, this could, let's see them cards. For some of you, like, you could be receiving a letter. Like, I'm seeing a letter. King of Pentacles is here. So King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth energy. But it's about responsibility. It's very possible. This is so weird. You may feel like you're responsible, or in some way you're responsible for whatever the communication is, whatever this Knight of Cups is saying. You feel like maybe you feel like you're being drawn and you need to say it. All right, the Hero. Look at that. For some of you, someone does come in and help. I love the Aries. They so badass. But some of you do come in and help, and you assist your Scorpio friend in some way. Some of you Scorpios have an Aries, very fire, passionate energy, and they assist you. They bring balance to you in some way. For the rest of you, this is definitely about you becoming your own hero. You giving yourself instead of someone else or something else, right? On the bottom is the 3 of Wands, and we all know the 3 of Wands is brighter future, but it's about action, guys. You're going to have to take an action. All right, let's pull guidance for Scorpio. And remember, we're asking your higher self, what do you need to know, Scorpio, about the situation? Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Follow your heart space. I mean, I can't say it any clearer. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I feel like that's confirmation. Spirit's trying to show you it's going to be okay. And on the bottom, the wandering path. I love it. Enjoy the journey, Scorpio. All right, let's pull the Divine Feminine Empowerment card. Remember, Scorpio, it doesn't matter, man or woman. Everyone has feminine and masculine energies, and everyone needs empowerment at this time. All right. So the first one to come out, the Goddess of Abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. I love it. For some of you, this is about money, but for most of you, it's not. The High Priestess comes out. Again, I love it. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Yes, it is, Scorpio. And then we have Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. I love it. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And I'm just going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to the last one, Pisces. Sandra says, this Scorpio is following my heart. Ooh, nothing but up from here. I love it. I just seen the 4 of Wands again. It came out for Cancer. Prater. I live with Pisces, and we've been buying heads. I'm Virgo. I'm not even been in his readings last 2 days. I don't know what the hell's going on. He's always online. Please let me know and make me understand why. I love the question. Oh, just listen for a little while, and you may just figure it out. Isn't it funny how Spirit draws the people? And they always come in, and like they have the same, like the same thing going on, right? And we have to give them the whys. All right, guys. Pisces last. Miss Tina says, spot on again. Aw, thank you, Miss Tina. I love you. Miss Tina is the leader of our tribe. She doesn't even know it. All right, Pisces, let's do 5433. 5433 for Pisces. This is going to be for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. Pisces, I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video, so I do recommend watching that portion. I am using Dreams of Gaia, which I actually started using when I very first started the channel. That was back before we did the live streams because I was scared of the camera. Still am. Did you guys see me on the camera this morning, though? For a whole hour, right? I didn't panic. Except for when she said, close your eyes. So yes, Pisces, if you missed this morning's live, make sure to check it out. All right, here we go, Pisces. Energy of the week. Ooh, nice. Destiny, my absolute favorite card. Look at this beautiful card. All right, Pisces, getting on with the plan, right? All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle, union. Pisces. Pisces is so blunt. It like comes right out. This is what we're talking about. All right, so let's look at lesson learned. We have the 10 of water. That's an emotional one right there. Have mercy. All right, and then we have the 4 of earth for the outcome. All right, let me pull the book out. Destiny is pretty easy, but I definitely want to look it up. So Pisces, I've been just about as blunt as you are. And I've definitely been picking up your energy for several weeks now, Pisces. And I called it out. I think it was last week. I was like, look, we have a twin and they've been here and they're kind of new. Yeah, they're definitely on the journey, right? And I think it's a divine feminine energy. But again, I'm guessing there. That's just me trusting my psyche intuition. All right, I swear I'm going to find it, guys. All right, destiny. Some keywords, of course, your personal destiny, seeking answers, and of course, purpose. Ooh, quest is on here. And I kind of felt that when I turned it over, Pisces. I was like, you're getting ready to get on with it. It says your destiny is to become whole and connected. Union. Pisces. All right. Discover your gifts and talents, a sense of purpose and confidence. All right. So you're definitely going on your purpose, right? You're getting on with it. I've been talking to you for weeks, Pisces, and it's like, oh, I understand. It's not about the person, it's about the purpose. But the interesting fact is that union still came out for your challenge or obstacle. So that tells me one of two things, Pisces. It tells me that either you still don't understand what union is. And if that's the case, Pisces, I'm just going to say, go back. I've been here for 2 years. I've got over 1,000 videos. They all say the same thing. I promise you. So, if that's the case, if not, I feel like this Pisces knows, they understand what union is, but you're not feeling it, or you are, and you don't understand that that's what it is, or you don't understand that that feeling you have is what it is. So here's what I'm going to say, Pisces. You're fixing to get on the path that your soul chose for this lifetime. And when that happens, you gotta do the things. You gotta do all the things. But I feel like you have to manifest, and that's really how you start doing it. If we just came out here and we had like a spiritual awakening and we never manifested anything and we just learned all these difficult lessons, Well, who wants to do that, right? Pisces, like we would all give up. And but in our spiritual awakenings, we learn things like that we're able to manifest, and that definitely helps us like get a little bit more drive, right? A little bit more urge to keep going. And you're manifesting already. These two cards tell me that. So I'm kind of getting that you're feeling the feeling when you manifest, when you make something, when you bring something into existence, when you say, when Pisces is sitting there and they're listening to me and they're like, okay, well, if she's telling me truth, then I want to see a sign. And then you see it, right? That Pisces. So you're going to have to, the 10 of water is surrender. And it's so funny that it comes out for lesson learned because I feel like, again, this is something that's happening right now. You're going to have to, you have an expectation, Pisces, of what you think this feeling should feel like, or what you think union will bring to you if you and this person were like in 3D union. This is definitely a Pisces with like a physical person. And so what I'm going to say, Pisces, is you're going to learn this week, maybe in a challenging way, that you are already in union. This is not a challenge or obstacle for you. This is not anything that's going to hold you up on your path that your soul chose for this lifetime, but it's going to be an emotional release. The 10 of water is very much about just completely surrendering. And we talked about that with the Seti Preya this morning, where she came in and did the interview. Everyone thinks surrendering is quitting, and you're not quitting. You're not giving up on you. You're not giving up on anyone else. You're not giving up on a goal or a plan or whatever it is that you have. It just says that you're releasing expectations. You're going to do what you know you're supposed to do, Pisces, and that's this card here. And then you're going to understand that Spirit's going to do what Spirit needs to do further down the road, right? The 4 of Earth talks about being a servant, having responsibilities, things you're supposed to be doing at this time, Pisces, and it's going to be your destiny. It's your purpose. All right, let's pull a little tarot. Woohoo. And let's get a little confirmation. Destiny. What is your purpose? Look at that. 2 of Wands. And you may need to travel. But 2 of Wands is about making an important decision. I feel like, Pisces, you're kind of sitting there and you're like, well, if I don't get it this way, then I don't know if I want to do this. And Pisces, all I'm going to say is it's very possible you have that option. You can choose to do that. I don't believe in mistakes, but I do believe in delays. The Union card, let's see what comes out. We have the Empress. This is definitely a strong twin connection, right? But the Empress is, of course, divine feminine for many. She represents abundance, but she also represents knowledge. So her crown, the reason that she's wearing the crown is it's representing the different astrological aspects that she has knowledge of, that she has understanding of. It represents her connection to spirit, to universe, to all the energies, right? She doesn't go without anything. You feel like you're going without something because this person isn't standing there, Pisces. Or it's like you feel like if you're with them still, it's like you feel like they have to be standing there in order for you to have a union. There's something about like there's not, and she's a powerful individual. And I'm kind of getting a little bit of a reversal energy. So it's like she's not feeling powerful. So it's like you don't feel whole, you don't feel something unless like this person is physically there. And that's going to be the belief that's holding you up. That's what you're going to surrender this week. So the Ace of Swords comes out and it's new clarity, new understanding. And let's look at the 4 of Earth, responsibility. 5 of Pentacles is here. It's possible that you're not with this person anymore. If I'm talking to that same Pisces that's on the twin journey, I felt like there's been separation for weeks. And you feel a little abandoned. You feel a little rejected. And that's what you're going to heal this week. That's what stepping into your purpose, stepping into your power, doing the things that you're responsible for, what your soul chose for this lifetime, Pisces, it's going to help you feel like you've pulled yourself in out of the cold, right? On the bottom is the 9 of Cups. I just want to say, Pisces, again, 9 of Cups is divine wishes being granted, but 9 of Cups is telling me that Pisces says there's something missing. There's something still missing. All right, Pisces. Let's do guidance. Let's ask your higher self for guidance with this situation. So we have impasse coming back out. I seen it at the end of Scorpio, I believe. It says reflect and redirect your energy. Again, you were going one way and you've realized that you can't continue to go that way. It's going to have to be different. You don't want to surrender to it. It's definitely very challenging and difficult for you. I feel like you've shed some tears, right, Pisces? Traveling lightly, simplify your life. That's how it's going to make it easier for you to get moving forward. And here it's the facts. Are you ready, Pisces? Wise leader. You are a beacon for others. And you know this. I'm not talking to a Pisces who's new to the spiritual awakening. You know what your purpose is. And Spirit's definitely asking you this week to make a choice. Are you going to get on with it or not? All right, let's close it out for Pisces with those divine feminine empowerment cards. Remember, Pisces, it doesn't matter male or female. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies. All right, so we have the Patriots of Impossible Causes. I feel like I'm talking to a Pisces who's not hearing me. All right. It says, I am miraculous. My prayer creates powerful channels of possibility. Absolutely. The goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Repeat that over and over, Pisces. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to be the water signs for the week of November 27th through December 3rd. What do you guys think? That Pisces one got me. There's always one. It's usually Scorpio. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you so much. Miss L says, I get nervous too. I do too. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the cameras. All the gray hairs. Yeah. The cheeks are definitely way bigger. I smile so much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. All right, guys. So there is some new energy in here. Guys, this is normally when I will offer free readings. So if you have a question, please don't be shy. Spirit drew you in here for a reason. If you just want guidance, you just want to see what comes out, you can do that too. Just let me know in the comments box. All right, I'm going to clean up from those emotional water signs. Pisces got me, man. You know that hurt when you realize that you have bigger purpose, right? It's like you think you want something and you think you want it a certain way, and then Spirit teaches you that you have bigger purpose, and then you realize like, oh, I don't really need that thing, right? But that's definitely where this Pisces is at. Sandra says, I like being behind the camera, not in front of them. Yes, I know. Me too. It's hard. Super hard. And I feel like Spirit's definitely like been pushing. You know what I'm saying? Pushing. Miss L says, I need to dye my hair. I have, you know what? The gray hair started to come out. It's not even gray, guys. It's freaking white. Star Luva 22, absolutely. But like I thought about doing it. I thought about like going in, and I never really dyed my hair before. And I was like, I'm gonna start dyeing it because I'm tired of looking at this white hair. And then I went in there and looked at the price, and then the lady explained to me about how long my hair is, and I refused to cut it. Like I'm not cutting my hair. And so my mom did when she got older and her white hair started to come in. She kind of cut it shorter, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I've had my long hair my whole life. Like I refuse to let it go, right? And she was like, well, if you color it by length, you have to pay for the length. And I was like, okay, well, I hope you have a great day. I went and bought me lunch instead. I didn't do it. So they're all coming out. Salon Day Friday. Nice, nice. And that's another thing she told me though. She was like, if you do it, you do it, you have to keep coming back to do it because they just keep coming back out. And I was like, what? It's not a one and done. She said no. All right, Star. Here we go. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Let me get it together. I just heard get it together. Okay. There's something about not wanting to work together. All right. See, I told you. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. All right, so we have the Queen of Water. Look at the crab Cancer. Interesting. All right, let me pull it out really quick. Ooh, I turned right to it. I want to say I turned right to it, but I didn't. It was the Queen of Air. Interesting. I'm going to keep that one just in case. All right, Queen of Water. Well, maybe. So here are some keywords. Ready? So compassionate, which I feel like I said that at the beginning. It's really important that we have a lot of compassion this week. Empathetic, most likely an empath. That's why we're drawn to the same, right? We go to the same thing. So people that are drawn to me are on a very similar journey, very similar spiritual journey, right? And our empathic abilities are going to be heightened, but that's everybody on the planet. It doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on. And that's this week. But vulnerability is also on here, and that's what I felt when I turned it over. There's like an openness here, and an energy of it's hurt. And it's interesting because at the beginning I said that someone doesn't want to work with someone or something like that. And what I'm picking up is that like someone's hurt you before, and maybe that's why you don't want to work with them now. Interesting, right? All right, let's keep going. Empathetic soul who possesses keen sense of intuition. I feel like Spirit's just going to say that. You need to trust your intuition this week. But let's pull a little tarot and see what happens. Let's do a little quick past, present, future, and see if we can get a little bit more information. All right, show me the stars, past energy. So there is that 5. Ooh, are you a Pisces? And there's that 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is that abandonment, rejection, feeling left out in the cold, right? And then let's look at present, Ace of Cups. So there's a bunch of feeling. There's a lot of emotion. And I feel like somebody hurt you. Emotionally, of course. The moon is here. Wow. So the moon always illusions and fear to me. It's funny, I called my channel Purple LunaRose. I struggled to figure out what I wanted to name my channel, but I knew that it had to have purple and Luna, right? Really it was LunaRose, but that was taken. So I had to add purple, but I love the purple clearly. I did it because I had to face something, right? And when you have to face something, you can't run from it. I love the moon now. But 2 years ago when I was starting all of this business, it was definitely it represented fear for me, the moon card. So I am picking up a lot of emotion. I am picking up a lot of fear. I do feel like Spirit's going to help you in some way. The major arcana of the moon card. I think it's possible that, so the 4 of Cups talks about having all the ingredients to create something or make something, but you don't see the one, so you keep sitting and waiting. It also talks about like blocking something out, and I think that's what's happening. It's like you were hurt, so you try to block it out. Maybe you try not to pay attention to it, and maybe you're actually even scared of it, right? I do feel like the assistance, so this is going to be recent, past, present, and near future. And I do feel like the assistance is going to come in quickly with the major arcana of the moon. I feel like the illusion is going to be shown to you that you already have something you thought you needed or you thought you wanted. And that's going to be that 9 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune is on the bottom. That's a little bit of like good news coming in. All right. I want to pull an empowerment card. Really quickly. You got Fatima, the mother of Amams. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. Let's do one more. The Red Lady. And it says, I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. That's the one. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Star, I hope that was helpful. A lot of energy, a lot. It may not just be you. It may so much be my city. I swear, every time I have any kind of session with her, I feel like my abilities just blow up. Like they just expand. You know what I mean? Thank you, Star. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, absolutely, Clarissa. All right, let's see what comes out for Clarissa. Guys, we are going to talk more about Clarissa next week because she's got some fancy stuff. And I want some of those fancy shirts and sweaters or whatever it is that she's got over there. So as soon as I get one, I will show it to you guys. And then we still have Amber. We have Amber coming in Sunday. Amber is going to do Amber is a twin on the twin journey. And she's following her purpose. She is rare. That's me, 1111. She comes in on YouTube. Of course, she has Instagram. She's going to be with us for an interview on Sunday. So yes, guys, after Thanksgiving, I promise to get it together. All right, so I heard magical times, Clarissa. So give me a second. I gotta go find them. The spirit didn't know that I didn't have them ready. And look when it comes out, the journey card. All right, surprise. The strength card. So yeah, definitely something about your journey, and you're gonna have to pull from some inner strength that I feel like I've been telling you for a minute. All right, let's see what comes out, Clarissa. Did I pull your name up there? Yes. Oh, Clarissa, happiness. All right, it says immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Sanctuary is on the bottom. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. Here goes the psyche intuition. Ready, Clarissa? You got to come back and tell me if I'm right. You are going to, I've been feeling the contact for a minute, right? And we talked about it yesterday. And I feel like it's going to happen. I do feel like at first it's going to bring happiness. And I feel like at the end of the situation, it's going to cause you to withdraw, maybe be a little reclusive. And the reason that is definitely Neptune. Remember Neptune going direct. You're going to find out something that definitely could make you feel like, hey, I need to pull my energy in and I need to refocus on myself and, that type of thing. But I'm definitely still sensing the contact very, very strongly. All right, I know what the happiness is. It's the giddy, it's the bubble, it's the every time they return, it's a confirmation, right? So I understand that. So I want to look at sanctuary, like why are you withdrawing, pulling in after? All right, so the magician in the past, you manifest. 4 of Swords in the present. This is about healing, but it's also about laying your swords down. Let's see what comes. There we go. 9 of Pentacles comes out. 9 of Pentacles, independence. It's almost like I'm hearing, I built this. And I know you did, right? So it's kind of like when you get to the Nine of Pentacles energy, guys, like you're so independent at this point. You see everything you've built around you, you see it growing, you see your fruits, right? And you're like, I refuse to allow anything sour or negative or whatever around my fruit. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that's kind of what happens, but it definitely allows you to lay some swords down. I feel like you've been in this little bit of warrior mode, like chomping through the journey. And it's like when this happens, you feel like, oh, I can breathe at this moment. I can release a little, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there, Clarissa. I hope that was helpful. She says yes. Oh, I appreciate you too, Star. Thank you. And thank you, Carissa, for participating. Thank you, everyone. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because my honeys should be coming in soon. We're going to be traveling to Miss Tina's. I can't wait to see her. I love you, Miss Tina. Yes, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break, guys. I'm not going to do the air signs tomorrow. Everybody's going to be eating turkey here in the U.S. and I know elsewhere places. But I know that's what I'm going to be doing. Miss Tina just surprised me this morning. We're doing a deep fried turkey, guys. We used to do deep fried turkey all the time when Tim was here with us. And it definitely stopped after he went on to his happy heavens. And I've missed out. I've missed that deep fried turkey like you cannot believe. We've been going to Junior's mom's house, and she makes an amazing Thanksgiving spread. I mean, I can't. There's no words to describe. Every time I get upset with Junior, I just remember Thanksgiving dinner, and I know that it's coming back around, so I can stick it out. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding, just making jokes, guys. But it really is that good. But yes, I've been missing out on the deep fried turkey, so I'm super excited. She's gonna save me some. We're gonna go to Miss Tina's after his mom's, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be stuffing myself with turkey. So Friday, I will come back Friday, guys, and we will do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I probably will stick to the 3 o'clock, but make sure if you guys have subscribed that you hit your little notification bells to all, so that way when we do these surprise lives, you don't miss out. And guys, if you missed City Priya this morning, please go check out the video we did. I did my first interview. I feel like it went super well. We had a few mishaps, but some of them you guys don't even know about. So it totally worked out okay. But yes, guys, go check it out if you missed out. And for those of you that got up early and came in with me, thank you so very much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. And as always, I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.